Every part of you just wants to be known for who they really are, and for the love and the magic of the truth of their soul essence. Every part of you just wants to be known for who they really are. And every part of you just wants the opportunity to experience, express, and embody the magic of your authentic soul. The soul essence of all that you truly are is craving to be known and discovered and uncovered and unveiled and explored and expanded upon and known in new ways. Simultaneously, your body-mind just wants the opportunity to navigate yourself and your life from a place of unconditional love. Your body-mind miracles, the miracles of your brain, body, and body-mind or subconscious realms, just want the opportunity to navigate your personal experience, your inner realities, and your sense of self from a place of unconditional love. Your body-mind just wants the opportunity to regulate its own inner being from a place of unconditional love. What might stop this from happening or being available? And how can you create loving liberation for all aspects of yourself? So every part of you wants to be known for who they really are. Every part of you wants to experience, express, and embody the magic of your authentic soul essence, soul self, and your body-mind miracles just want to navigate and regulate self and life from unconditional love. What might stop that from happening? And how can you ignite loving liberation from within your being? So what might stop that from happening, first of all? Every part of you wants to be known for who they are, but the way that parts of self navigate who they are and know who they are within the human experience is through the navigational wiring of the body-mind, which is created through experiences in relation with specific internal needs. And if past experiences left those needs unfulfilled, unmet, unsatiated, whether that was those needs never being met at all, or some of the needs being met some of the time, inconsistently or temporarily or sporadically or contingently or conditionally or unpredictably, if those needs were not consistently met with love, then experience taught the body-mind to navigate itself based on less than love. And love is the truth of the self. And so self-aspects can't know the love that they are if the body-mind miracles navigating existence don't have information to support these parts of self knowing who they really are from a place of love, through a lens of love, from energies flowing through the body that vibrate with love. Another thing that can restrict parts of the self from really knowing who they are is because parts of the self tend to instinctively know themselves based on what they are experiencing and how they are experiencing it. But there's so much more than that. Every part of you is so much more than what you are experiencing. Every part of you is so much more than how you are experiencing that. But without expanded awareness and conscious mindfulness and exploring your inner being, parts of self might not instinctively know that they are more than what they experience. Parts of self might not know that they are so much more than how they are experiencing that. And so if parts of self have not been given the opportunity to meet who they are independent of what they're experiencing and how they're experiencing it, and or if the navigational networks of the body-mind have energies from past experiences of unmet internal needs, such as the need to feel seen and loved, the need to feel like you belong, and you're wanted, you're valued, you're respected, you are supported, you are safe and secure. And if any of those implicit internal needs were not met at any point in your life, then there may be energies navigating the self in the body-mind that hold energies of less than love and restrict the capacity for parts of self to really know who they are. And parts of self want to experience, express, and embody the magic of their soul. But every part of you can only have the opportunity to do that once they're able to navigate self and life from a place of unconditional love, and once they're able to meet themselves and know themselves and have space to be known and for all parts to know each other beyond just what every part of you experiences and how every part of you experiences that. And your body-mind miracles just want to navigate and regulate self and life from a place of unconditional love. But what might restrict that? If there are energies in the body-mind that hold patterns of feeling and movement, or patterns of navigation, again, from past experiences where there was not a felt sense of attachment need fulfillment or internal need fulfillment, then the patterns of navigation and the protocols of regulation won't be able to navigate and regulate life from unconditional love and support the self in knowing all parts of the self and experiencing, expressing, and embodying the love and the magic of the soul essence or the true self. So take a moment and assess the well-being of your inner realities just by asking this one simple question. At any point in your life, was there any experience at all, whether this is from ages 2, 3, 4, 5, ages 6, 7, 8, 9, ages 9, 10, 11, 12, anytime during teenagehood, anytime during early adulthood, anytime in middle adulthood, anytime in the last 10 years, anytime in the last 20 years, anytime in the last 30 years, anytime in the last month, anytime in the last week, anytime in the last 24 hours, anytime in your entire life, was there any experience that did not make you feel seen and loved, treasured and appreciated, celebrated and valued, with a sense of belonging for who you truly are? Was there any experience that left you not feeling safe, secure, protected, provided for, sustained, or with a sense of stability inside of your being and within your reality and experience and self and life? Was there any experience from any point in your entire life on earth where those moments did not help you feel fully supported, connected, vulnerable, with a sense of closeness, collaboration, community, and that support and connection in your being, in your sense of self, in your life, in your experience? Was there any moment within your experience of self and life on earth that left you maybe not feeling fully respected, embraced, recognized, allowed to be yourself, allowed to choose what you want to choose, allowed to think what you want to think, allowed to feel what you want to feel, allowed to have the opinions or the beliefs you want to have, allowed to express yourself in a certain way, allowed to whatever, you fill in the blank, allowed to, with a sense of allowance, recognized, respected, embraced, allowed, with opportunity and space, or opportunistic space, just space to be you, space to love yourself, space to enjoy your life, space to express yourself, space to take care of yourself, space to try new things, space to not be perfect, space to be perfect because you're always perfect, space to anything, space to express, explore, space to make mistakes, space to maybe fail the first time around, space to rise up again, space to be nourished and supported even while you're in a journey, space to be you. And opportunity to be you, opportunity to thrive, opportunity to express yourself, opportunity to create and engage with your intellect or your creativity or your emotions or your body or your strength or your softness or your relaxation or your ambition, opportunity to be you, to be the you of you. Was there any moment that didn't provide you with that felt sense of opportunistic space or directional guidance, where there wasn't a clear sense of direction, wasn't a clear sense of guidance, just feeling like, okay, wait, what? No direction, no guidance. And there wasn't a felt sense of direction or guidance, or a felt sense of purpose, a reason for being, a reason for existing, a reason to live, a reason to be you, a reason to purpose, any kind, or a felt sense of importance, that you matter, that you are important, that you are valuable. Was there any moment that did not teach your body mind to feel tenderly held and abundantly taken care of? Was there any moment that left your body mind not fully feeling tenderly held and abundantly taken care of? Was there any moment that left your self-aspects or inner child feeling not fully fulfilled in terms of having space to play, the opportunity to play, allowance to play, space to play, to have fun, to enjoy being alive as you, to enjoy being you, to enjoy play, to enjoy whimsical adventure, to enjoy, to have fun, to play, to adventure, to explore, to be playful, to laugh, to sing, to dance? Was there any moment of experience that left you maybe not feeling like there was just the opportunity or the space or the allowance or anything to support your own authentic expression? Whether that's speaking your opinion or speaking your truth or speaking your needs or speaking and sharing something you experienced and sharing yourself and expressing yourself, or not being free to dance or sing or maybe look ridiculous while you move your body because you're just letting it move the way it wants to move without needing to care how you look. Authentic expression and exercise and moving your body in that way. Authentic expression in any way, whether that's speaking or singing or communicating or expressing or leading or sharing ideas at work or sharing your feelings with a loved one or sharing an experience with a family member, or any space of expression and just having full permission, full allowance, full space to be seen and supported and safe and recognized and allowed and guided with opportunity to fully express your authentic self, whatever that might have looked like in the moment, okay? So these are all different types of internal needs, something I call attachment needs. And I refer to them as attachment needs because, firstly, these needs first arise during early life experiences where attachment development sparked neurodevelopment, and the brain and the body first developed into the being that exists now, the wiring that it was going to develop its foundation for based on attachment development. And there was bonding, attachment bonding between other people and the you of you. And based on how those social engagement experiences, those interactions with other people, starting with family, but then also branching outward to other people as you start to grow more, but how those experiences of social engagement fulfilled those internal needs. And this begins with that, parent or family member or caregiver who's the primary person raising you when you're very young, but then this branches into all the different people you interact with, especially through ages 2 through 12, that really formulate and solidify the foundation of the body-mind. It first begins before age 2, but around that time is when the body-mind is really starting to learn how to associate with itself and experience its life and associate with its own existence and navigate and regulate life. And based on attachment development, the body-mind learns patterns and protocols of navigation and regulation. And all the patterns and protocols of navigation and regulation are navigating and regulating life in relation with those specific internal needs. The second reason that I refer to them as attachment needs is because the body-mind grows attachments with the sources that fulfill those needs. The body-mind says, oh, this person, this place, this thing, this situation, this sensation, This thing helps me feel seen and loved. This thing helps me feel safe and supported. This thing helps me feel respected and embraced. So I'm now attached to that place. I'm now attached to that person. I'm now attached to that type of experience. I'm now attached to those objects or those things, or people, places, sensations, experiences. I'm attached to the television because watching TVs helps me feel celebrated and supported and connected. And just like I have opportunity and space to just relax and chill, or, the body mind becomes attached to those people and those relationships. And you're always texting and calling those people because every time you get to interact with them, the body mind feels its attachment needs fulfilled. Just a couple examples. And so attachment development during early life, there are these specific needs, and based on those needs, the brain and the body develop. And how experiences fulfill those needs determines how the body mind learns to navigate and regulate self and life. And then all throughout life, the body mind continues to navigate and regulate in relation with those attachment needs, and it grows attached to the sources that fulfill those needs. And when there is no fulfillment of those needs, then it becomes detached or disassociated from its own existence. And then there can be a variety of difficulties throughout various regions of health: physical health, emotional health, mental health, spiritual health, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual bodies. Disruption of health might manifest. And so if there are any moments that leave us without the fulfillment of those specific needs, then parts of self don't get to know who they truly are. The magic and the love and the magic and the wonder and the magic and the glory and the magic and the magnificence and the magic and the profoundness and the magic and the beauty and the magic of who they really are. And parts of self don't get to really know all that they are because they only really know themselves in relation to what they're experiencing and how they're experiencing it. Parts of self aren't often given the opportunity to really know who they are beyond that, independently of that, free from that. And so parts of self might not really know who they truly are, not have the chance to be known for all that they are, and parts of self might not have the opportunity to experience, express, and embody the magic of their soul essence, of your soul essence. Parts of you just want to be known for who they are, and parts of you just want to experience, express, and embody the magic of your soul. And Body Mind Miracles just want to navigate and regulate self and life from a place of unconditional love. If there's been any moment throughout any period of life that didn't have a full sense of those specific attachment needs through unconditional love, meaning that all those needs were met all of the time, no matter what, because unconditional love. And so any moment where the needs weren't met, or they were met inconsistently, or they were met conditionally or contingently, you have to do this to have your needs met, you have to be this before you can have your needs met, you have to struggle through this before you get your needs met, you have to be this person that's not the true you in order to have those needs met. Conditional, contingent love, inconsistent love. Oh, your needs are met. Oh, they're not met anymore. Oh, they're met here. Oh, but they're not met anymore. Temporarily met. Ah, finally, relief. I finally feel seen and loved. Oh, and then we're going to go a while and I'm not feeling seen and loved for days, weeks, months, years on end. Okay? And so far, the body, mind, and self aspects have really naturally experienced the fulfillment of these needs from external sources. And that has left parts of the self without the opportunity to be known for who they really are, to know themselves beyond what they experience and how they experience it, and for all these parts of the self to experience, express, and embody the magic of their soul essence. And the body-mind wants to navigate and regulate life from unconditional love, but when that love is dependent on outside experiences, then it can be a bit restricted. Okay, so we know what parts of the self want. We know what the body-mind wants. And now we know what might stop it, what might restrict it. So how can we get to know parts of the self for who they really are? How can we guide parts of the self to meet who they are beyond what they're experiencing and how they're experiencing it? How can we support all these parts of the self in experiencing, expressing, and embodying the magic of their soul essence? And how can we teach the body, mind, and all of its miracles how to navigate and regulate self and life from a place of unconditional love? Okay? I'm going to ask this one more time, and then we'll explore the answer to it. How can you get to know every part of you and guide and teach and lead and introduce all parts of you to who they really are beyond what they experience and how they experience it? And how can you support all aspects of your own self-essence in experiencing, expressing, and embodying the magic of your soul, the true, glorious, magnificent, divine wonder of who and what you really are, the true essence of your beingness, the magic of your soul? How can you teach and guide and nourish and support and nurture your body mind to navigate and regulate self and life from a place of unconditional love? In order to meet all parts of yourself and really get to know these aspects of your own self-essence beyond just what is being experienced and how it's being experienced, it's important to explore all elements of their inner worlds, to explore the miracles of your own consciousness, and to explore the miracles of your own brain, body, and body mind, to really discover the deeper truths and hidden inner realms and realities where parts of you are flowing through beyond awareness. There are parts of you flowing through your mind, parts of you flowing through your body, parts of you flowing as pure spirit. There are parts of you flowing throughout all the different miracles of your brain regions. There are parts of you flowing through all the different miracles of your nervous systems. There are parts of you flowing through all the navigational data that has all these different roles and priorities and data from every year of your experiences and explicit and implicit, conscious and unconscious, left, right brain, forebrain, hindbrain, different pieces of information and how it's connecting. There are all these different parts of you that are experiencing the expression of self and life through masculine energies and through feminine energies. And every human being has an equal amount of masculine and feminine energies, regardless of the beautiful miracles of the body that we live in or the way we orient with our body and the expression of our body. Everybody has masculine and feminine energies. It's just when they become imbalanced that we have misrepresentations of what masculine and feminine energies actually divinely are meant to be, are purposed to be, and are capable of being. And we have all these different parts of ourselves who are navigating the self and life through different roles of love, different priorities of being love. There's love's sacred witness within you. You are the witness of infinite love. You are the witness of infinite love. There are parts of you, and their purpose is to witness infinite love, to bear witness to infinite love. You are love's sacred champion. You are the champion of infinite love. There are parts of you, and their purpose for being is to stand boldly and proudly and tall and in great grand glory, knowing that you are the champion of infinite love. You are love's sacred power. You are the power of infinite love. You are the power of infinite love. There are parts of you and their role, their purpose for being, the truth of who they are, the role that those parts of self and the essence of self aspects play is being the infinite power of infinite love, love's sacred power, the power of infinite love. You are love's sacred presence. Parts of you, their purpose for being, the truth of their being, The truth of their being is love's sacred presence. You are the presence of infinite love. In your very being, you are the presence of infinite love. You are the presence of infinite love. And there are parts of you who are love's sacred abundance. You are the abundance of infinite love. You are the abundance of infinite love. There are parts of you and their role in being love, their true identity, their true essence of self, the truest, fullest experience, expression, and embodiment of their authentic essence and the magic of all that they are, is rooted in, originates from, stems from being love's sacred abundance, the abundance of infinite love. You are the abundance of infinite love. You are the abundance of infinite love. And there are parts of you who are love's sacred bliss, the bliss of infinite love. And you are the bliss of infinite love. You are the bliss of infinite love. And there are parts of you who are love's sacred joy. You are the joy of infinite love, not just any sensation of joy, but an aspect of the identity of your infinite soul. You are the joy of infinite love. You are love, and in being love, in being infinite love, you are joy. You are the joy of infinite love. You are love's sacred joy. You are the joy of infinite love. And you are love's sacred embodiment. You are the embodiment of infinite love. And every cell of your being, and every bone in your body, and every muscle and fiber and nerve and tissue and emotion and hormone and neurotransmitter and brain region and blink of your eye and breath of your nose and breath of your lungs and beat of your heart and every rhythm of your circadian rhythm and everything of your body and every blink of your eye and every sound wave absorbed by your ear and every light wave absorbed by your eye and every smell absorbed by your nose and every breath that you breathe and every sensation that touches your skin, you are love's sacred embodiment. You are the embodiment of infinite love. You are love embodied. You are the embodiment of infinite love. You are love's sacred embodiment. You are infinite love embodied. You are the embodiment of infinite love. So why doesn't it feel like it sometimes? Why do we have moments where there's definitely feelings of less than joy? Why do we have feelings of less than bliss? Why do we have feelings of less than abundance? Why do we have feelings of less than power? Why do we have feelings of less than whatever, or different from? Why do we have feelings where we don't really feel like we are love, or we are joy, or we are bliss, or we are power, or we are a witness of infinite love? Not just any witness. You're not just witnessing anything. You're not just the power of anything. You're not just the abundance of anything. You're not just the bliss of anything. You are the bliss, the power, the abundance, the witness of infinite love. You are witnessing infinite love. You are in the bliss of infinite love. You are in the joy of infinite love. You are in the embodiment of infinite love. You are in the presence of infinite love. Why doesn't it feel like it sometimes? Why do parts of ourselves, parts of me, parts of yourself, why do parts of the self maybe sometimes not know that they are love? Because parts of self are experiencing life in relation to the body-mind navigation that's navigating in relation with attachment needs. And if past experiences left you feeling unsupported or disconnected, or like there wasn't a sense of vulnerability or closeness or connection, that support, that collaboration or community, then you might not feel the presence of infinite love in your being. You might not feel the presence or the bliss of infinite love inside of you. If there were moments where you didn't feel fully seen and loved and treasured, appreciated, celebrated, valued with a sense of belonging, then those parts of you might not feel the joy of infinite love, the joy of being infinite love, the embodiment of the infinite love that you are, the embodiment of infinite love. And if there are parts of the self that encountered any moments of not feeling fully safe and secure, protected, provided for, sustained, and with stability, then they might not feel like love's sacred champion. They might not feel like love's sacred abundance. They might not be able to experience themselves or life through the infinite love that they truly are. And if there were moments where parts of the self, parts of yourself, did not feel fully recognized, respected, embraced, allowed with opportunity, space, direction, guidance, purpose, and a felt sense of importance, then they might not feel like love's sacred power or love's sacred witness. And they might not be able to experience the essence of their true self through the infinite love that they are. And this is where parts of self and the navigational networks of Bodymind Miracles might carry patterns that disrupt your sense of self, your inner realities, or the quality of your personal experience. And this can manifest in different patterns of thoughts, different styles of inner dialogue or narratives or beliefs or assumptions or judgments or conclusions that don't support you in knowing all parts of yourself as sacred love, as infinite love, experiencing life through the unconditional love of all that you are. It might not support all parts of you in experiencing, expressing, and embodying the magic of all that you truly are. Or there might be patterns of feeling, patterns of sensation, patterns of emotion, patterns of feeling of any kind that don't allow you to know and experience and express and embody the love and the magic that you are. Or there might be patterns in choices or responses, the way that you approach or avoid certain things, the way that you make choices big and small in everyday moments, the way that you choose things, the way that you make choices might not support the love and the magic of all that you truly are as the sacred, beloved soul essence of your divine self flowing through so many miracles in your brain, body, and body mind. And it might be made manifest in your sense of self or even personality traits and the way you experience your own sense of self. And if those moments of unmet needs from the past are stored in the navigational networks of the body mind right here, right now, then the way that you experience your sense of self as parts encounter the projections of those navigational networks, it might not support and facilitate you in knowing and experiencing and expressing and embodying the unconditional love and pure magic of your soul. And so in any sensation that doesn't feel like love and magic, it could be sorrow or anger or anything in between or beyond, any pattern in your thought that doesn't support you knowing the unconditional love and pure magic of your soul. That could be critical thoughts or judgmental thoughts or harsh thoughts or despairing thoughts. Any choice pattern that doesn't feel like unconditional love and pure magic. Any pattern or habits that don't support you in encountering the love and the magic of your own being and the beautiful miracles of life. In any of those navigational projections, it's really just energies of patterns in the body mind stored from past experiences of unfulfilled attachment needs or unmet internal needs, and parts of the self are experiencing those navigational networks within and beyond awareness. And so what's the solution here? What's the remedy? Now we understand inner realities and parts of self a little bit deeper. Now we have this opportunity to explore these specific areas of our inner realities. What then? Well, we get to explore these inner realities in a deeper way and help parts of the self see the deeper insights about the inner realms that are affecting their sense of self and their personal experiences. And from that place, we can start to resculpt body-mind navigation and regulation, infuse it with unconditional love, and lovingly liberate all parts of self into knowing the love and magic they truly are. Would you like to explore your inner realities, to understand the deeper structures of your inner being, your brain, body, and body-mind? Would you like to connect deeper with all parts of yourself and support all aspects of you in knowing the love and the magic of your true self, your soul essence, your authentic inner being? Would you like to create daily practices that nourish your attachment needs so that all parts of you can feel seen and loved, safe and supported, respected and embraced for the magic of who they truly are from a place of unconditional love? Would you like to infuse the navigational networks of your body-mind with the love and magic of your soul essence so that your body-mind miracles can navigate and regulate life and self from that place of unconditional love and support all parts of you in knowing the infinite love and pure magic that you truly are? I welcome you into my sacred business temple, Quantum Catalyzers, where each offering serves and supports you in exploring exactly this, to nourish your internal attachment needs through fun, simple, easy, enjoyable daily practices, to connect deeper with all parts of self, to meet them beyond what they experience and how they experience it, to support them in reunifying with all parts of self and knowing the love and the magic of their soul essence beyond just how experience has taught them to know who they are, and to explore and understand the structures of trillions of navigational networks in the body-mind and brain-body wiring so that you can understand your experiences and have more power and authority and opportunity to influence them, not by resculpting past experiences, but by resculpting, rewiring, restructuring, reorganizing, and repurposing the navigational networks existing inside of you right here, right now. Although past experiences created all this navigational networks and brain-body wiring, we're not trying to rewrite the past experiences. We're trying to rewrite how they are stored inside of you right here, right now, and affecting how all parts of you are experiencing your sense of self, inner realities, and details of personal experience right here, right now, and moving forward. And we explore all of this in great detailed dynamic depth through original modalities I've developed through over 20,000 hours in over 5 years of self-healing and work in my Implicit Revelations case study. I birthed 2 new modalities into being. One is the trifecta treasure trove, and the second is mere play with mere power. And through both of these modalities, I offer one-on-one sessions, individual sacred soul sessions, and self-guided journeys with 12 potential offerings with beginner, intermediate, and advanced journeys through each of the modalities. So lots to choose from so you can find the perfect one that fits who you are, where you're at, and what your intentions are. And for the deepest dive, exploring all of this magic and so much more in a personalized way, custom tailored to fit the miracle, the magic, and the love of your own soul essence, to meet yourself deeper than you've ever known, to know all parts of you deeper than you ever could have imagined, to experience somatic sensations of loving liberation beyond anything you've ever known, to have more power and opportunity to easily and enjoyably restructure the wiring of your brain, body, and body-mind so that it all supports the love and the magic of your soul essence. And any past experience doesn't even matter because we're resculpting the navigational networks existing inside of you right here, right now, with unconditional love. Not looking at the past experience, just looking at ways to nourish attachment needs that are the purpose of all those navigational networks to begin with, and the foundational structures of it all too. I have spaces available in my multi-month journeys, Reborn as Infinite Love through the Trifecta Treasure Trove, or the Magical Marathon Mystery School through Mere Play with Mere Power. Either one of these journeys can absolutely create transformation, loving liberation, restoration, and soul self expansion beyond anything you can fathom or imagine. And they're both designed not just to guide you through these teachings and modalities and journeys and practices, but to also teach you the foundational keys of them so that you understand the modalities and can actually use them to continue your inner healing and expansion and transformation and loving liberation and soul self reunification and everything in infinite ways moving forward. I have web pages and free introductory playbooks that share more about each of my offerings. And if you are interested in working together one-on-one through a personalized multi-month journey, I would be honored to connect with you through a miracle meeting, a complimentary video call where we can discuss possibilities of working together through these amazing modalities and playing with all aspects of the soul self to spark loving liberation in everyday moments while truly shifting the way that all parts of you know who they are, know themselves, the way you know all parts of you, the way that all aspects of your sacred self-essence experience, express, and embody the unconditional love and pure magic of your authentic soul self, and the way that all of the trillions of navigational networks in your brain and your body and subconscious realms or body-mind are navigating your sense of self, inner realities, and personal experience, navigating your thoughts, feelings, choice tendencies, personality traits, everything, navigating your responses, your communication, your expression, your sensations, your emotions, your feelings, your perceptions, your beliefs, navigating everything, navigating the translation of stimulus, navigating everything, and regulating all the miracles in the brain and the body, hormones, neurotransmitters, brain waves, brain hemispheres, nervous systems, circadian rhythms, even your voice and vocal vibrations are part of the regulatory structures of the brain and the body. Regulation and respiration, digestion, all the regulation. So the navigation and regulation can come from a place of unconditional love, can be supported by unconditional love, and can support navigating and regulating self and life so you can encounter more of the magic of all that you are and all that life is meant to be. And so I do have these spaces available in my multi-month one-on-one journey, and we can connect through a miracle meeting to discuss possibility, and that is through a 3 or 6 month journey with weekly video sessions with me, complemented by a variety of content creations as we dive deep into these original modalities I've developed through the trifecta treasure trove and mirror play with mirror power, and you can pick whichever one is a better fit for you. One explores conversational discussions and body, mind, soul, self treasure mapping, drawing out treasure maps of all the miracles of you, and play prompt prescriptions, personal practices used in everyday moments. And the other one explores all of this and so much more through guided mirror journeys, eye-gazing journeys in mirrors through very miraculous and radically complex and yet really simply, succinctly powerful modalities of journeying through mirrors and meeting all parts of the soul essence through body, mind, miracles in a very, very unique, miraculous journey. So 2 different modalities, but they're all exploring basically a similar intention, just from different angles and different ways. And if you're not quite ready for that multi-month commitment in a one-on-one journey with me, I do have those single sacred soul sessions and self-guided journeys, 12 different types of self-guided journeys through playbooks and video content creations. They're kind of like programs or courses, but they're really just journeys, and you're journeying into your own inner being. And so it's not you going through a course or you going through a program, it's you going through a journey with you. And I just prefer that term because it describes it more accurately. They're called Loving Liberation Launch Pads to launch you into loving liberation in a self-guided journey. There are 12 self-guided journeys and different styles of single sacred soul sessions that also have playbooks to support your journey before, during, and after our time together, and lots of different options there, just depending on who you are, where you're at, and what you're ready to invest in your loving liberation as you get to know all parts of you and create space for all parts of you and create space to restructure the brain and the body mind so that it can support unconditional love and pure magic, so that your soul essence can be more anchored into the experience, expression, and embodiment of all that you are. And if you do want to dive deeper than ever, then let's explore a one-on-one journey, because I promise you it will change your life in the best, most powerful, profound, transformative, transcendent, miraculous, blissful, enjoyable, enlightening, intellectually expanding, somatically, soulfully expanding way beyond anything you can imagine possible. And I would be absolutely honored to serve and support you in being a guide, teacher, and facilitator for your inner explorations, loving liberation, and soul self expansion. You can explore my web pages and introductory playbooks for more information. You can connect with me through email to explore any offering, whether that's ordering a self-guided course, scheduling a one-on-one session, or inquiring about a multi-month journey. I would be absolutely honored to connect with you in that way. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for exploring this. And I would love to connect with you. So please do feel free to email me. Otherwise, I will connect with you in another content creation here. Have a beautiful and blessed day, beloved soul journer.